Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today I have a comic review for you guys. So, I have really been putting off reviewing this book, and that is Heroes in Crisis #1. This is the J.G. Jones variant for it. I've got a couple other variants coming in the mail, but main cover. So, fall little short exclamation before we get into this. Yes, this book upset me and it still upsets me. So I've kind of been putting off reviewing it, but let's jump right on into it and you'll be upset with me. So first off, when we first get into the comic, we get to see Booster Gold and he's just hanging out in a diner. And then we find out that Harley Quinn's after him. So both Booster and Gold just hanging out, drinking coffee and eating pie in a diner. Kind of an awkward sight. Until, of course, they start to fight each other. So we're going to find out exactly why they're fighting. So in Heroes in Crisis, we find out that a number of superheroes have all been sent to the farm that is known as Sanctuary. So this is a top secret facility that was set up by the Trinity. And of course we get a couple of heroes like Blue Jay, which yes, unfortunately confirmed, and a bunch of other individuals. But throughout the comic, it's primarily just Harley and Booster Gold fighting in this diner and in the air with a steak knife. And you'll find out exactly why come towards the end. And I'm not gonna lie, there's this really great panel where she takes Booster Gold's blood off of the knife and she puts it on like it's war paint. She's like, yeah, it's definitely Harley. So, honestly, when Superman gets to Sanctuary and he starts confirming deaths, I was like, oh, okay, so a bunch of heroes that you either don't really remember or you're not as invested in. So, Hotspot, Lagoon Boy, a bunch of others that may not be pillars or even B-list characters, but it's once they actually go inside of the building that kind of tears your heart out. So, spoiler, if you don't want your heart ripped out, maybe not look at this panel, but confirmed, Wally West, Flash, and Roy Harper Arsenal, confirmed by Superman. So there's this great little dialogue moment between Arsenal and whoever it is who's actually interviewing him and filming him, but he's discussing his troubles with addiction and how being a superhero, sometimes you get hurt, and when you get hurt you have to go to a doctor and the doctor gives you pills and then more pills and more pills, and then you find out that the pills are killing your kidneys, so you switch to the needle, to try to save your kidneys, and the needle doesn't really help either, but it's what superheroes do, right? They try to save things. So I really do love how Tom King is writing the addiction and the struggle with mental health throughout this issue. But I think the worst part of it is this panel with Wonder Woman where she's actually going through and closing their eyes. That just kind of like tore me up inside a bit. And I know, there's so many people on Instagram that are saying, oh, clearly you're new to comics because they're not actually going to stay dead. And I know no one actually stays dead in comics, but it's the fact that they were killed off panel and the fact that it is a mystery right now. We don't know 100% who did this or why. But for the Trinity, it's the fact that this was clearly an inside job. The only people who knew about Sanctuary outside of the Trinity were the individuals who were actually being treated here. And as far as we can tell, the only two individuals that were being treated there that are still alive are Harley Quinn and Booster Gold. So Booster says that he still saved her. He's still trying to save her, even after what she did to the others, even after she killed them all. And Harley says, wow, Goldie, you really are broken. Because she didn't kill the others. She didn't save them, but she didn't kill them. No, Booster did that. So I'm not gonna lie, the dialogue between Harley Quinn and Booster is some of the best parts of this entire comic. And just even seeing all of the different interviews between the individuals that are being treated. Clearly, Tom King is going for more of like an identity crisis and less of like a crisis on Infinite Earths or a huge world-changing event in that part, but an attack on the weakest or the weakened out of the superhero world. Also, there are a bunch of really cryptic quotes and sayings that are written in the Fallen's blood on the walls about puddlers. So puddlers have to do with removing the impurities in metal. So is this someone trying to take out the weakest or who they perceive to be the weakest out of the superhero community? We don't know yet, but we're going to find out in the next 8 issues. I have to say, I do truly love this and hate this issue at the same time, because 2 characters that mean a lot to me are now deceased, at least for a period of time. So as per usual, guys, give me a like if you like this video, comment below, and tell me whether or not you're excited to see this murder mystery evolve and see exactly who it is, whether it is in fact one of them or not. And just to find out more about the Sanctuary as a whole. I know I definitely am. I really do respect Tom King's look at things and the fact that he's not scared to dive into mental health and a lot of issues there. So as per usual, guys, give me a like, subscribe for more comic book content, or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.
Check us out on Instagram.
Also check us out on Instagram. I did put a very long rant when this first came out. Not gonna lie, this book did make me cry. Yeah. Comic books that make you cry. Definitely something worth reading. Definitely pick this up if you haven't already. It is very worth the read. So until next time, guys, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.